Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, it's MDTenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre Pokemon play. Below me on the screen, I have two links. There is a red link that is to the YouTube channel. That is the MDTenebris Plays Pokemon YouTube channel. If you like what you see today, feel free to go check out the whole back catalog. It's all there. Deck building, booster opening. You can like the video. You can subscribe to the channel. If you click the bell, it'll let you know when there are new videos out. Try and release about 2 every week. Sometimes we can't get that, though. The purple link is to my Twitch. That's where I am now. I'm here every Saturday at 2 p.m. and every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Those are Eastern times. So if you want to catch me live, discuss stuff in the chat, interact with me in person, you can do that as well. Feel free. Everyone is welcome. There's also in the information box a Discord link. If you want to join that, you can get me offline. You can talk about basically anything you want to in general. But there are information, notifications, announcements that I put up in that Discord link that don't go out to YouTube. So, yeah, there are all of those avenues of social media. Today, the day has come. We are dealing with the Charizard EX deck. I have been complaining about this deck for weeks. I have been remiss to start playing it myself because everyone is playing this deck. I feel like you don't need another schlum playing this deck on the game, on the beta live. But here we are. We're gonna take it out today. This is my own version of the deck. I have not actually checked out anyone else's version of the deck. So this is probably not even a very good version of the deck. However, we're gonna see how it does today. I'm pretty excited. As excited as I can be, knowing that it's probably just gonna be fire versus fire all day. But we will see. I might also end up with egg on my face if I lose a lot of games, considering how much I complain about this. However, this is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful idea. I really like the idea of having a dark-type Pokemon that uses fire energy. I'm a big fan of the Terra Pokemon. Being able to mix up your deck and change the weakness advantages that you get in the game is very cool. So I like that meta aspect. I'm not a big fan of how many people are playing it, and I also don't think they needed to make another Charizard EX card for the secondary release, the 151. However, we will be doing that deck next week, so that's going to be probably Saturday. So this is going to be the Dark Charizard deck today. We're not going to be doing with this card. We're going to be doing with this gold card because I somehow have 4 of these gold Charizard EX cards in my possession. I have not bought any of them. I just randomly found them. I seem to have gotten some pretty decent luck when it comes to these. I think one of these is the end of the Premium Pass return. But let's get into the deck, right? So, you know me. If you saw my Mew VMAX, I like to do... if there's a card that I think is OP, I like to just have that OP card in. I like to simplify it out. So this is a pretty bare bones deck, to be honest. You got the Charmander in here, you get the Charmeleon, and you got the Charizard EX, right? And so you got this Infernal Rain. If anyone doesn't know, you got the Infernal Rain ability. So when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. So basically, it loads itself. You don't need a ton of draw for the fire energies themselves because this Pokemon, as soon as you get it into play, you can fully load it, and you can attach another fire energy to another Pokemon. So you got the Burning Darkness move here, 180 damage. It's not a lot, but this does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, right? So if you're going up against a Psychic deck, that's actually going to be 360 damage base, which is insane. And you also have 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, which can add up if you have 5 prize cards that they've taken. You're losing your game, for instance. You have an extra 150 damage on there, so that would take you up to 330 damage, I believe, for a one-hit. Now, what else do we have in here? We have the Radiant Charizard. It's a nice little card to have at the end. You have the Excited Heart, so this Pokemon's attacks cost 1 star less for each prize card your opponent has taken. If they've taken 5 prize cards, it costs 1 energy. So you got 2 late game kind of Pokemon in here. We also have the Arceus V and the Arceus VSTAR in here, because the Arceus VSTAR, you get that Starbirth ability, right? The VSTAR ability. During your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck, right? So Trinity Nova is also nice. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards. Attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. So we've got 2 of these in here. If I happen to have an Arceus VSTAR on the bench, I can attach 3 energies to it if I need to. But this one, the Trinity Charge, the first one, Trinity Nova, is much better because it does 200 damage. Trinity Charge, you can attach a 3rd energy to your Arceus V, even though you could attach one next turn, which allows you to put your energy onto someone else. Okay, so we only have 15 Pokemon in here, meaning we got a bunch of trainers in here, right? So we got some Ultra Balls, we got the Switch, Escape Rope, we got some Boss's Orders. I think there's 2. Yep, we got 3 Arven, 3 Magma Basin. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that many, but it's fine. We got 4 Battle VIP Pass, we got 3 Level Ball, 1 Jacq, 1 Professor's Research, 1 Clavell. We got 1 Klara and 3 Iono for some draw. We got some Rare Candy in here to help us get the Pokemon into play, the Charmander into the Charizard. And we got some energies in here. So, without further ado, let's take the Dark Charizard EX out for a spin. Alright, we got Shining 2555 here. Alrighty, let's see what we are up against. It looks like it might be an electric deck. We did not win the coin flip, so we are going to be at their mercy. We got to see who's going first here. Our opponent won the coin flip. They are going first. All right, we're going second here. Is it really an electric deck? They have the evolutions, and we have a mulligan to start, so even though we have the Battle VIP Pass right there, not going to get to use it, unfortunately. It is going to be a mulligan. So we got to wait for Shining to figure out how they are going to play their Pokemon, and then we're going to get to go. We'll see how many mulligans we get and see what kind of hand we are playing with. This is going to be a little tough. Just the 1 mulligan. Okay, we can deal with that. We have an Arceus and the Arceus VSTAR right at the start of the game. That's really fucking good for us. Really good. And a Battle VIP Pass. This is a great starting hand. If we can avoid safety. If we can avoid... I don't know if the mic picked up that... I was watching Scary Movie yesterday. And she's on the phone. The guy calls her. And it's making fun of Scream. And he's like, what's your favorite scary movie? And then he's like, wait, what's that? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I farted. I didn't think you could hear it. So I got the same situation going on. We will see if that comes through on the mic. And it's an electric type deck. It is. We got the Miraidon EX coming in. They're going to use the tandem unit ability. They're probably going to use the Squawk and Seize. Very fortunate to start with the Squawk ability because you get to discard your hand and redraw a new one if you want to. And they do. They're getting rid of, a Boss's Orders and a Path to the Peak. Very convenient for us. If they had played that, we would have been in trouble. Judge, Boss's Orders, Escape Rope. Very nice. I'm very happy they got rid of all those cards. So we're going to use our Battle VIP Pass. Who are they putting for? Probably the Raichu, huh? Yeah. So we're going to use our Battle VIP Pass, put some Charmanders on the bench. We can't evolve the Arceus this turn, but next turn we can. We'll go Battle VIP Pass here. Charmander onto the bench. We're going to attach an energy to our Arceus V. I don't think anyone does 200 damage just yet. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Okay. If I go Arven, I can't use it this turn. I don't want to use anything else. So we're just going to end the turn there. We're going to end it, and we're going to let them think maybe we're not in the best of situations. And then unless they use a judge, which we did see they had a judge, so they might have another judge. Really hoping they don't. We can evolve our Arceus into Arceus VSTAR. And they used the Arven, so our hand is safe. This is good for us. They're going to put the Bravery Charm onto one of the Raikus. It's going to be tankier. I can't take it out with just the Nova Pass. Oh, and they're putting it on that guy. Okay. And they're switching him in. And they're going to hit me. They are going to hit me. That's okay. As long as I can use this Arceus VSTAR. As long as I can get him into play for next turn, we're going to be in a good spot. And we can absolutely use him next turn. Fantastic. We might even get to do some damage as well. So we're going to put that energy on it here. We're going to go Arceus VSTAR. We're going to go... I think we are going to go for Arven. Grab, I think, the rare candy, right? I think so. Alright, we're going to go rare candy. One of these Charmanders. Thank you very much. We're going to go grab 3 energies. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1 onto here. And we're going to put 2 onto this Charizard EX. And then what cards do I want? What do I really want? What do I want? Could go for Charizard EX and a rare candy. We could go for a Boss's Orders and a Jacq. That's an interesting shout. Boss's Orders and a Jacq. Done. I think that's an interesting one. And now we're gonna go for the Trinity Nova. We're gonna do 200 damage to this Raichu. Bring that HP down a little bit. We're not gonna attach any energy. We're fine with that. Thank you very much. So the idea is, as soon as this Raichu takes out the Arceus VSTAR, we're going to be doing 240 damage instead of 210 or 180. Interesting. So they got rid of their own Squawkabilly. And they reduced how much damage their Raichu V can do. Ah, they're getting rid of our hand. That's a shame. What do we get? Okay. Okay. So we got our own Iono. We don't have a rare candy. Would have preferred the Boss's Orders. I'm kind of bummed about that. We will play the Magma Basin and get rid of that Collapse Stadium. I'm not sure why they would play that. It's kind of strange. Doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. I guess we will go Level Ball for a Charmeleon and a Level Ball for a Charmander. This guy's only going to do 220 damage, so they're kind of capped on everything. And we can Iono next turn anyways. They're only going to get 4 cards. We got the Boss's Orders. Interesting. So we're going to go Magma Basin here. We're going to go Level Ball, Charmander. We're going to go Level Ball, Charmeleon. There we go. Evolve this guy. Got the Charizard EX ready for next turn. What do I want to do? This is tricky. I could use the Boss's Orders. I mean, I can knock this guy out. No problem. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I could hit this guy. He's a 2-hitter. But he can hit me back with the 220. I'm not that scared of that, I don't think, so we're just gonna go. I think we're just gonna hit. Might have lost the game with that move right there, but we will see. We're gonna get 2 prize cards. 1, 2. Radiant Charizard and a rare candy. Fantastic. So actually, I might evolve this Charmander. That would make a little bit more sense. Play the Radiant Charizard on the bench. Ooh, this is a little scary. That's a little scary. This guy could do a lot more damage. 60 damage for each electric energy you discard. So that's 240 right there. That's 300. Oh, they have enough to take... Do they have enough to take me out? And that sucks big time. They had another one in there. They're discarding a ton of cards. They're already down to 11 cards. I'm glad we have another Magma Basin in here. We're not going to get any more electric fire energies from our Charizard EX now until we find the Magma Basin. So that's a little upsetting. But I think the plan will be, unless they swap him in now, I think the plan will be Boss's Orders next turn. And hit this Raichu V. Very tricky. I really hope we either find the Magma Basin or we get a Fire Energy. That would be all right for next turn, I think. Oh, nope. Here comes this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 360. So they really cucked me with this second path to the peak. Damn, dude. If I'd seen this Raikou earlier, I would have attacked the Raikou, but they were hiding it, so I didn't have access to see it. Really fucked me over there. That's bad. This is not good for us. So we're gonna go Charmander. Not looking good. Ultra Ball, that doesn't help at all. They don't have any energy in play now, though. I'm gonna evolve this guy into the Charizard. And I'm gonna go for an Iono, I think. And really hope I get the Magma Basin. We did not get the Magma Basin. We did get a Fire Energy, so we'll put that on there. And he just needs one. The Iono kind of cucked him a little bit. I'm gonna end the turn there. This is gonna be very tough. It's gonna be very tough. Now I need to get rid of this Raikou V as quickly as possible. And they do have the Dynamotor ability, so if they have, they put it onto, that's only for benched Pokemon. That's right. Oh, please don't find any. Please don't find any. Oh, they found one. They found two. And is that just for benched Pokemon? Yes, it is. Okay, so really hoping to find. Okay, gonna go for it again. Can we find the Magma Basin? No, we cannot. Fucking hell, dude. This is tough. This is very tough for us. All right, well, we have the Charizard EX ready to fight now. I'm gonna go this. Oh, I can't go that guy into Charmeleon. We're gonna end the turn. Kind of stuck. We're just getting cucked by this path to the peak, and this is why I originally had 3 Magma Basins in this deck, to make it easier to get access to this. Wow, so they're going down to 5 cards. Super Rod, they're gonna put energies back into their deck. Do they have another generator though? If they don't have any way to draw them and put them onto the Raichu V, then we could be okay. This is tough. This is pretty scary, to be honest. 29 cards. This path to the peak has really slowed us down. And one of the Magma Basins could be in the priced cards for all I know. Not looking great. Damn, dude. Not looking great right now. Oh, they had a Zapdos as well. Jeez. And another Path to the Peak. So they're probably playing Path to the Peak specifically to deal with my kind of deck. I really should have a third. Yeah, not much I can do. I guess we can use the switch here, switch the Charizard EX in and take out the Raikou, and now I'm not too scared. Because we're doing 300 damage per turn. So that was the only Pokemon that could take us out in one. And I can one-hit any of their Pokemon now, and I don't think any of their Pokemon can one-hit me. So we might be okay. We might have just made it. This guy can do 220, and then he can't attack again. This guy can only do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So we might be okay now. Unless they have another Raichu in their deck, which they go and grab. Because then they can use the Dynamotor on the Raichu. Or they could have a Klara. But they can't play the Klara until next turn. So we won the game. We pulled it out even versus the path to the peak. Whew. That was why I had 3 Magma Basin in this deck when the stream started. I took one out after the first couple of games because I just wasn't using them. But there are more effective stadiums, I think, that could synergize better with the deck. This would have stopped the Jinx EX from functioning properly. I remember I had a Magma Basin in that one. If I'd had a Temple of Sinnoh, I could have stopped that. The Palkia does have a move that gets rid of stadiums in a sense. It allows you to go and get a stadium from your hand. I mean, from your deck. So there is that. We are going up against Cipriano 1986. If that's a birth year, that would make this guy. Hang on, I'm bad at math. I just mulligan. We just have the Charmander to start. Not great. We do have a level ball for another Charmander or even a Charmeleon. I don't remember who's going first here. Luminion V. So we still don't know what kind of deck this is. This could be any kind of deck. You don't want to start with your Luminion V either because you want to put that on your bench to use the Luminous sign. Arceus V and a Luminion V. So this Nestball is going to tell us what kind of Pokemon we're really going up against. I doubt they're going to go for like a bit of... It's a Lost Zone deck. Okay. Okay, that's a little scary. Okay. What can we get? What can we get? Battle VIP Pass. Amazing. Okay, we're going to go Charmander. Arceus V. We are going to not use the level ball. We're going to go Tail on Fire. I don't really want to swap anyone. I could swap the Arceus V in. But he can power up the Giratina V if it gets 3 energies on. It does have a greater retreat cost than the Luminion. I could level ball for another Charmander and then Iono. And refresh the hand. Let's try that. I was kind of hoping to go for a Charmeleon, but that's okay. And Iono this hand and see what we get. Iono their hand and see what we get. We got a worse setup. We got the Ultra Ball, and we got a Battle VIP Pass. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the Ultra Ball on the Battle VIP Pass to grab ourselves the Arceus VSTAR, grab ourselves a Charizard EX and a Rare Candy, and we will be good to fucking go. That will be good. So let's see what they do. They don't have the Lost Zone set up yet, so it's going to take a little longer. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. This Ultra Ball, perfect. We can go grab our Arceus VSTAR, use the Starbirth ability, grab a Charizard EX, grab a Rare Candy, evolve our Charmander. We can put 2 energies onto the Arceus V. Oh, that's scary, though. That's a little scary. What are they going to do? What are they going to do with the Starbirth? And I don't think we get to see the 2 cards they get. Let's just check this now and see if our opponents have been able to see what we're getting. No, they have not been able to see what we've been getting. Very sneaky card. Arceus VSTAR was so potent, man. It just fits into every deck so cleanly. Okay, so they're getting rid of the Luminion. Are they going to put the Giratina V forward? Interesting. Okay. Do they have the other energy, though? They don't have a Lost Zone. They can't do Mirage Gate. The Abyss Seeking does allow them to start the Lost Zone pretty nicely. And again, like Pokemon Live, what is with this stupid-ass dragon background? That's the best you could come up with. Really? That's the best you could come up with. That's really lame. Just this blue dragon background is really, really dumb looking. Really dumb. I'm surprised they're just running with it. We got the Arceus VSTAR already, so we're going to go Arceus VSTAR here. We are going to go Ultra Ball. We're going to get rid of these 2. And I think we can go for Charizard EX with that. And then we use this Arceus VSTAR to grab ourselves the Rare Candy and the Temple of Sinnoh. Cuck this guy. Do we have any other draw? No, we don't, but we do have the, is that a bad idea, though? When we could go for Charmeleon and have another Charizard well on the way. I don't think so. I think this is going to be good. I'm pretty happy with this. This also cuts down on their Lost City movement. We're going to go Rare Candy to the Charizard EX. We're going to use the Infernal Rain. Yes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Done. And we're going to put 3 onto this Arceus VSTAR. So he's up and running now. We can use the Klara to stall out until we can grab the Charizard from the discard pile. We're going to go 180 onto this Giratina V. So if we're lucky, we might be able to get the knockout on this Giratina V this turn. Their Arceus VSTAR needs 2 energies now. So already this Temple of Sinnoh paying huge dividends for us. Huge. Huge. What a move. What a play. Super pumped. Not a lot of draw right now, unfortunately. So we are... And they're using... The Jet Energy doesn't do anything because it's the Temple of Sinnoh. Oh, Cipriano, my friend, what are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, dear. That's tragedy. So they can't even if they got rid of the Temple of Sinnoh this turn, they can't use that Jet Energy to move the Arceus VSTAR into play. It does only have 2 energies on it right now. So we will be able to take this Giratina V out. Oh, no, they got the Escape Rope. Okay, okay. I think we sacrificed a Charmander here. No, because they only have the 2 energies. They only have the 2 energies right now. And anyways, if they take the Arceus VSTAR, we got 240 damage. We can basically knock out any of these guys. That double turbo is only worth 1. I don't think they're realizing this yet. I don't think they're clocking it because that's a 3 energy move. Okay, they are retreating now. They just realized what a mistake that was. Getting rid of those 2 energies. Now they need to stack more energies. Oh, while as if they had left them, they could have used it next turn. Okay, fantastic. And we got the surrender. Fantastic. Okay. So that is 7 wins on the day. And it's Dolphin Lord 04 with a fighting style deck. Interesting. So it's been a little while since we've seen any fire decks. I guess everyone might be playing Path to the Peak. I haven't seen any, but that would be why I guess people would not be playing Charizard EX anymore. Very nice. And I gotta remember that. I gotta start putting a couple Path to the Peak in all my decks because it cuts down on Chien-Pao. It cuts down on a ton of cards, actually. A ton of decks revolve around using abilities. Ooh, a Charmander and an Arceus V. Who do we start? Who do we start? I think we start the Arceus V. Oh, he's weak to fighting, though. If it is fighting, we'll sacrifice the Charmander, preferably, I think. Dang. And it might be the Annihilate EX deck. That's pretty scary. We haven't gone up against this deck for a while. So we do have a Rare Candy, but we have an Iono. I think that's a bigger deal. I think we'll put the Fire Energy on the Charmander and Iono the hand. Let's see if we can find ourselves an Arceus VSTAR. We're going to save the Magma Basins. Don't really need them right now. Path to the Peak. I think everyone kind of forgot this card when all these massive energy ones came out. I certainly have not been playing a ton of them into my decks, and they definitely could have been helping. So we're gonna Iono our hand here, Iono their hand. We're gonna see what we get. Did not get the Arceus VSTAR, but we did get a Jacq. Okay, We got a Jacq, so we're actually going to go Charmeleon here. Play the Charmeleon 2. Oh, I can't even evolve him this turn. Okay, so we're going to go Tail on Fire. And we're going to leave it at that. We're going to attach another Fire Energy that way. And what does this do? 90. So if he does have a double turbo, he could hit me for 70 and knock out the Charmander. And using that Level Ball on the Charmeleon would have been a little bit of a mistake, but we're going to see. We're going to see because I have access with the Jacq to my Arceus VSTAR next turn. So we're hoping they don't have an Iono or a Judge or something like that. Oh, and they are doing the Escape Rope, and they're going to hit me with the Sudowoodo for 20. For 40 even, because it's double damage. And, okay. Wait. If heads... Okay, so I can hit him next turn. Perfect. We're going to go Charmeleon here. Ooh, or are we... Okay, we're going to go Jacq. We're going to grab the Arceus VSTAR and the Charizard EX for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm going to play the Arceus VSTAR. I can't use the boss's orders. But if I go like this... and I grab... What do I want to grab with the Starbirth? I think I want to grab... I could grab a Switch and a Rare Candy. It's kind of short-sighted, though. I might go Charmander here. And could even go Escape Rope. That would be kind of dirty. Or I could go for the Rare Candy. If I go Rare Candy, I can evolve this guy into Charizard EX. And I can put the energy... Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to go Rare Candy here. I think that's the plan. I think that's the wiser move here. We're going to go Rare Candy. That guy. We're going to use the Infernal Rain to attach 2 more energies to the Arceus VSTAR. Yes. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to hit the Sudowoodo. Yeah, we're going to hit the Sudowoodo with the Trinity Nova. This might not be the right decision, but it might also be the right decision. So we're going to see. That might have been the game there, folks. We might have just lost it. Only time will tell if we made the right decision there. This is going to be tough. Okay, we got more energies. Very nice. So we can actually use the Arven to go and grab ourselves an Ultra Ball. I don't really want to. Actually, I kind of do. Because we can hit this Korraidon EX. Unless they have a switch. We can hit the Korraidon EX. So we'll go Charmeleon here. Put another energy on it. We go for the Arven. Or do we go Boss's Orders and put 200 damage on Great Tusk? And slow them down a little bit. I don't know. If they have a switch, hitting the Korraidon EX is not the correct move. And we are not weak to fighting. We're weak to grass. So, but 250 is a lot. It also does 50 damage to itself. So, that might be the correct move there. So we go like this. We hit this guy for 200. If he hits us back, he does 50 damage to himself and knocks himself out. And then they lose all the energy that they have in play. I don't know if they have a switch. If they do, then they switch in a Pokemon that doesn't have energy, so we should be okay. I can use the Arven next turn. And I can grab the Ultra Ball. I can get rid of the Battle VIP Pass and the energy. I can grab a third Charizard EX. And then the turn after that, I can Professor's Research, which would be great. Okay, so they might be going for a switch here with the Arven. No, they're going for a Defiance Band. Okay, interesting. And they're putting that on the Korraidon EX. So they're already setting up the Korraidon to attack. They're not going to try and put it on the Great Tusk. They might be going for the hit then. I think they're going for the hit. And they're going to power up our Charizard EX a little bit, which is great. We're going to go 2. And we got a boss's orders. That's fantastic. That's so good for us. Okay. And who are they putting forward? Who are you going to put forward? Oh, I'm going to put forward someone first. Who are they putting forward? I don't remember what the Primate ability does. This does what, 220? Not too concerned. Do I want to swap for this guy instead? They can't retreat him regardless. I might want that for later. I think we're going to stick to the plan. We're going to go grab an Ultra Ball. And we're going to get rid of both these Battle VIP Pass. Going to go grab a Charizard EX. Is the Radiant Charizard here? He is here. We might want to grab the Radiant Charizard. 250 can take both of them out. I think we'll leave that though. We could grab him with a Nest Ball. I don't think we have a Nest Ball. So we go like that. And no, we don't actually want to use that at all. And we're just going to go and hit this guy for 240. Yes, we're going to do it because they took 2 prize cards, so we now have enough to one-hit KO all of their Pokemon, which is very good for us. So we're going to take another 2 prize cards. And their Primate EX, I can't remember, it might have a move that levels up with the prize cards, so I'm not sure. They might have the Rare Candy. They might just be stalling out, though. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to play that card forward. I'm not sure what they're doing here. So that's the game. We did take another win. Super quick. Done. Dunzo. Okay, and we take our last prize card. Very quickly. All prize cards taken. 8 wins on the day. Look at that. Holy cow. Taking down all kinds of decks. All kinds of decks. Dang, man. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, man. It's just too powerful. It's just too fucking powerful, this card. I can't believe they released something like this. And I am totally right. I'm totally justified for complaining all the time because this deck is this card is so overpowered. It's insane. Okay? So, that is going to be it from me today. I hope everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I definitely had a good time. This card, as much as I whine, this card is a lot of fun. The deck sets up really quick. Lots of people just surrendered. It's super OP. I really don't think they should have released this into the game. Grab your path to the peaks, folks, because this card fucks. It is insane. Alright, so below me on the screen there are 2 links. There is a red link that is to the MDTenebris Plays Pokemon YouTube channel. If you like what you saw today, feel free to go check out the whole back catalog. I've got booster openings, I've got more deck building. If you like a video, you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel. If you click the bell, it'll let you know when there's more videos coming out. This one's coming out shortly, so stay tuned. The purple link is to my Twitch. That's where I am now. I'm here right here every Saturday at 2 p.m., every Monday at 6:30 p.m. That's Eastern time. So if you want to come, hang out in the chat, you know, join in, talk about different ways to play this card, recommend things in between games, you know, catch me live. That's where you can do it. Just go to the Twitch link. There is also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to catch me offline, if you want to ask me questions, make recommendations for deck building, or any of that good stuff, talk about anything in general, you can do it there. So feel free to join there. I got the app on my phone. I got it on my computer. So yeah, join it if you want. And yeah, that's going to be all from me today. I want to thank everyone that came along for the stream. And I want to thank you, the viewer at home. If you're watching this, thank you very much. I appreciate the support, and I hope you're enjoying it right now. Yeah, and I'm going to be out of here. So, wherever you are in the world, hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. I hope you get a very restful and good night's sleep, not like what I had yesterday. Get a very nice, solid good night of sleep. And I hope you wake up tomorrow and have a wonderful rest of your week. That's going to be it from me today. This is MDTenebris. I'm signing off. Take it easy. Peace out. Adios.